Assalamu alaikum. Dear student, today I am going to tell you about the application of linear algebra in quantum field theory, how you can apply Bra and Ket notation in linear algebra. So today our lecture is about the basic application of vector product and inner product in linear algebra, and further we can take n-dimensional vector space and then we can find it.
In the previous lecture, I already told you Bra-Ket notation in linear algebra. The rule is to turn inner product. So how we can write the inner product into Bra-Ket notation? So just I told you that simply you can remove the comma in the inner product and then you can add the vertical bar. So put the bracket before u and then after you can put vertical bar and then v and then put the bracket. So this notation is called Bra-Ket notation, but actually we are here finding inner product. Instead of inner product, so just only you replace comma with vertical bar. The translation of previous notation in linear algebra, as I already told you that in the linear algebra, so if we start with Bra-Ket notation, just like we start a vector, ket vector, which is vector v. So v is equal to, you put the vertical bar before vector v. If you put the vertical bar before vector v and then a bracket, put the bracket. So this representation is called ket vector representation. And how you can get the Bra? So Bra vector, you can get the Bra vector by taking the transpose of ket vector. If you take the transpose of ket vector, it means that you put the bracket before v and then vertical bar after the vector v. So how we can write inner product? First of all, I will give you an example. If we represent any column vector A, which is equal to A1, A2, and B, which is equal to B1, B2, then the dot product A dot B, which is actually inner product, is equal to A steric transpose dot B. So A steric transpose is also representing into a dagger. So here we put the dagger. Dagger mean complex conjugate and transpose. So is equal to row vector. Row vector in A1 steric, A2 steric. So here steric mean complex conjugate of element A1 and similarly complex conjugate of element A2. Then we define inner product. So inner product of AB vector is equal to A steric B dot B. So A steric transpose is equal to A1 in a row vector and then multiply with column vector. You can get the product A1 steric B1 plus A2 steric B2. Any question, Ji?
No, sir, clear.
Okay. So in the before I gave you simple example of how you can take the inner product of two vector. In this slide, I am going to tell you that how you can write a basis vector when you have n-dimensional vector space. So we have vector space with standard basis like EI, E1, EI mean I1, 2, 3 to up to n. So it means that this is n-dimensional vector space satisfying the relation. If this vector space satisfying the relation, it means that if every vector of basis vector satisfy the basis vector means the vector which are linearly independent. So satisfy the notation inner product of EI EJ, which is equal to EI dot EJ, which is equal to canonical delta IJ. So if I and J is equal to I is equal to J, then delta Ij equal to 1. If I is not equal to J, then delta Ij equal to 0. If any standard basis of any vector space satisfy this condition, then we say that the basis is orthonormal basis. Any vector can be written as linear combination of basis vector or in the form of states vector, just like we take any vector V. This vector V is from vector space V and is equal to linear combination of standard basis EI. So we can write it as sigma alpha I EI. So I stand here from 1 to n. Then we define inner product of any vector V with any basis vector. So we take a basis vector EK and inner product with any vector V. So V is any vector. So we can, if we E1, E2, E3, En are the standard basis. So any vector V can be written as linear combination of the standard basis. So EK inner product with V is equal to EK steric transpose dot V. So okay, I am using webcam, so I can explain you how we can take this inner product. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Have you seen this clipboard?
No, sir.
Okay, I share
No,
you
sir.
again. Wait a moment. Okay, it's okay now, Ji?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's start. If V is equal to alpha I AI, alpha are the coefficients of vector AI. AI are the suppose EI. Okay, let me correct it. EI. EI are the basis vector. So alpha I are the coefficient of that basis vector. So any vector can be written as linear combination of the basis vector. So how we can write EK inner product of EK with V? So you can take EK steric transpose into V. Okay, ji. Then again EK steric transpose is also equal to EK into V. So you can put V equal to sigma alpha I EI.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
Okay.
सर हम ई के ट्रांसपोज की जगह ई के लिख सकते हैं?
Because these are the standard bases, so if you can take the complex conjugate and the transpose, you can get the same vector EK. Okay.
Okay. ठीक है. Thank you, sir.
And then you can take sigma outside and then EK dot EI. Okay. And then I equal to alpha I, and then you can put it here. Notation in the previous slide I already told you that delta I K I. Okay. Because when EK with dot product of EI, it means that when we are taking inner product of EK with EI, then we can get the value of delta KI because these are the orthonormal bases. So when K is equal to I, you get the value of delta IK equal to 1, and then you put it here, so alpha K, so you get the value of only one element. It means that when you take the inner product of any vector ek with vector v, you get the only coefficient of vk. It means that so you put it v. So how we can get the value of v? If v is equal to alpha I ei, so you put the value of alpha. So okay, you know that this is equal to this relation. So what is the value of inner product of ek with v? What is the value of inner product of ek with vg? Equal to alpha k. So it means that we can replace k with I, then we get that ei into v is equal to alpha I. Okay, then you put it here, ei into v into ei, and then again you take ei into v into ei, and they taking I, and then this is equal to v into ei dot ei.
सर ये क्लिप कोड नजर नहीं आ रहा.
Okay.
Thank you.
So ei v into ei. So you get this notation. So come back to this slide. Then we can therefore write as v is equal to eiv, inner product of ei with v into ei, then ei into v into ei, then shifting ei vi into ei. This is the, what is the name of this property? Roll number 1. What is the name of this property? 200, roll number 1.
Yes, sir.
ये property का name बताएं. What is the name of this property? We are using the property of linear algebra here. So just to tell me what is the property, name of property, because we are shifting your e outside and then v inside ei. It means that just you can shift the bracket.
Yes.
Associative property of multiplication, dot product. Okay.
Okay.
So again you put it here, v into ei is equal to ei into v. It means that cat-Broad notation. So you can also write it v. Another form is that sigma ei into inner product of eiv. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any question?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay, let's move into the next slide. If you get A equal to column vector of n-dimensional space and V is the column vector of, as B is the column vector of n-dimensional space, so how you can take the inner product of A and B, A dot B inner product of A B equal to into cat and Brock-cat notation is equal to A1 steric B1 plus A2 steric B2 plus so on AN steric BN. Now we think of this as, so if you can write it in the form of bra vector, so how you can write the bra vector? So bra is actually equal to, what is bra? This is the transpose, complex conjugate and transpose. So when you are taking the complex conjugate of this, it means that A dagger. It means that A dagger. So A dagger is equal to row vector in the form of complex conjugate element.
क्या represent कर रहा है?
A dagger is actually equal to A steric transpose. Okay. When you take the complex conjugate of vector A, and then taking the transpose of vector A. So row column vector is converted into row vector. So you put it here, A dagger. Okay, understand? Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, let's move. So the next one is, what is this notation of this? So what is the name of this notation in B, the next one?
ये
Okay.
cat.
This is cat. So if you put the bar, vertical line, vertical bar before vector and then put the bracket, this representation is called cat, and this representation is called bra.
Bra.
Both. This is what is bra is what is bra. Bra is actually
Complex conjugate and
no. Bra is actually okay. Bra is actually row vector, and cat is actually column vector.
column.
So bra and cat both are representing in the form of vectors, column vectors and row vectors. Just you are already studying the linear algebra. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can we move in the next line? And matrix multiplication gives us the desired answer. So how we can multiply these two matrices? This bra with this cat. So you can get the inner product AB, which is equal to this vector multiplication with this vector. So this is row vector, this is column vector. So we can multiply these two, so we can get only single entry. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is only number, this is only number. So whenever someone asks you what is the resultant of inner product, so actually inner product is a resultant is a number, just only a single number. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. So if we take a vector V, this is vector V in the form of V1, V2, V, and we already told you that our vector space is a n-dimensional vector space. So any vector having component n components, V1, V2, V, n. So here we are taking V as a column vector, column vector. So a linear mapping, do you know that what is the definition of linear mapping in the linear algebra? You already know that when you are studying the vector spaces. So everybody know that what is the linear definition of linear mapping. So linear mapping or linear transformation, these are similar things. So a linear mapping f of v, it means that f is a mapping on vector v that act on a vector v gives a number in an expression of the form. So f of v, it means that linear mapping f of v is equal to alpha 1 steric v1, alpha 2 steric v2, alpha n steric vn. So what is alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha n steric? So these are
coefficients.
No, these are just like
Coefficients.
Scalars.
alpha.
Scalars.
It means no, these are just like alpha bra in the form. It means alpha steric transpose. Do you remember this? Okay. In the previous slide, I already told you that when A vector and B vectors, we take the inner product of A and B, we get that the steric on A elements in the form of row vector and B in the form of column vector, and we are taking the inner product, you get only one number, just like a number. This is number. So we are representing the inner product is equal to linear mapping in the form of linear mapping f of v. Okay, remember this? It is a linear function of components of vector. So the linear function is specified